Hey guys, I'm going to yammer a little bit. Probably not even going to shoot well, because things. But I want to set up a shot that's pretty common, I guess. Let me turn on this light. So over here I have a whiteboard. I've mentioned before. I have various crap written on it. I have my pool cue bucket list written on it. I have various little diagrams and stuff of shots that I want to work on because they look cool, or I know I need to work on them because I need work on them. I have concentrate, you dickhead, and then circled a bunch of times because, a little love note to my future self, reminder to myself. Over on the left, I have several terms that I kind of feel like I need to be able to play my best pool. I have things like enjoyment, discipline, precision, things like that. Um, and then in a different color, I have the word written confidence. And that's what I want to talk about right now is confidence. Almost every book out there, almost every professional instructor out there, most of the commentators on like the pay-per-view matches you'll see, he's got to shoot that shot with confidence. He's got to have confidence, blah, blah. I think I'm going to disagree with that a little bit. And this is mostly probably just a terminology thing. But this is what I think, okay? Everything on my channel is what I think. I could be 100% wrong. So, and the whole confidence kind of a scale, let's say you're over here. You're absolutely terrified of whatever the shot is. Ball in hand spot shot. You're absolutely terrified of this shot. Either missing it, blowing your shape, selling out the game, whatever. Maybe come about here. Maybe you're scared of it. You can make it, but yeah, it's not even a 50% make for you. Just you're scared about it. Up here, maybe you still have some doubts. You miss it more than you should. And this would be neutral. Now I'm going to come over here to confident. You're confident you're going to make this shot. A little bit further, you're overconfident. And a lot further, you're reckless. It's reckless abandon time is what that is. And what I kind of think is, because confidence is kind of a lie. You're kind of telling yourself, oh, I can do this. There's not a whole lot of difference between confidence and overconfidence. But they're both lies. They're both telling you you don't have to take this shot as seriously as maybe you should take it. If I had my choice on this spectrum, I'd want to be right here in the middle. I want to have no doubts, no confidence, no preconceived notions whatsoever. This is the inner pool player thing I've talked about a lot. But if I had to pick one side or the other, I want to be over here. I don't want to be way the hell down here and be terrified of the shot. I don't even want to be scared of the shot because that can make you tense up, start cinching the ball instead of trying to play whatever shape you might actually need. But I would want to be a little bit over here to make myself give a shit, to make myself give the shot all the attention that it needs and deserves. Probably just about everybody watching these videos of mine, they miss shots. They're like, man, I should never miss that. But then you do miss them. It does happen. And I could go and shoot this 10 into the corner, spot shot, ball in hand, and I could be the most confident person in the world. But it doesn't do me any good whatsoever. It does me, and it may even it may even make things worse because it may make me not take the shot seriously, not make sure my pre-shot routine is correct and I'm lined up correctly and all that. And it may just basically just do this because I'm confident that it does no good. It actually hurts. If I'm a little bit worried about the shot, then I can take a little bit of extra care, making sure everything is correct in my pre-shot, my alignment, and my practice strokes, whatever I'm going to do, just a little bit. Again, I don't want to be down here and be scared of the shot and be tensing up and things like that. But I definitely don't want to be over here and be kind of like deluding myself into thinking that the shot is more likely than it might be in reality. Because, well, it happens. It happens that if I go into the shot and I want to hit this with confidence, I'm going to go ahead and shoot. I wasn't going to shoot any shots. That's the other thing about confidence. You can't really turn it on. If I had this shot, I'm going to be confident I'm going to make the shot. And in that case, confidence doesn't really hurt me unless I get way to hell over here in the reckless abandon territory. But here, I can't decide to be confident about the shot. What I can kind of try to decide, though, what I can strive to is not have any doubts about the shot. Try to get back to that neutral point. I may still have some doubts and be over here somewhere. I don't want to be scared of it. If I'm scared of it, I don't want to shoot it. If I'm scared of the shot, I need to find something else. But if I'm just a little bit, hey, this is a tough shot, then I can take extra care and making sure that everything is correct with getting lined up and I'm on the shot line, my practice strokes are straight and all that fun stuff, and try to shoot the ball in and not scratch. I do scratch on that shot a lot, by the way. That's a lack of stroke on the shot. Nothing to do with confidence in that case. But let's say, now this time around, I want to be confident that I'm going to make it and not scratch. It doesn't do me any good to just have that feeling. Okay, I'm confident now. No, it's a lie. But if I'm worried about scratching, that can remind me, my inner pool player, the one that's supposed to be shooting the shot. Hey, stroke the damn ball, Dave. Hitting it on the shot line is not enough. You've got to hit the cue ball low. You got to hit it. You got to stroke the ball, and just pay that little bit of extra attention. Again, not neutral in this case. Just a little bit over here, and a little bit into the worried side of things. A lot of times, what I'll do on the shot is I'll worry so much about scratching that I'll make damn sure I draw into the side rail and end up hitting the 4-ball too full. And the 4-ball hits right here. And that's probably what I do more than anything else on a shot like this. These are things that I need to work on. I'm not saying I don't need to work on them. But what I am kind of saying is that being confident, I'm going to make this 4 and not scratch, it does me zero good whatsoever. And it can make things worse. It can make me not take the shot seriously, not give the shot as much attention as it needs. So let's try it again. And remember, my inner pool player is going, stroke the damn ball, Dave. So let's just try to do that this time around. And it's all like that. Confidence had nothing to do with that shot, with me making that shot and not scratching. What helped me in making that shot is that I was a little bit worried about it. I wasn't confident about it. I was a little bit worried about it. I paid extra attention to the shot. I think this is necessary, and I think it's a good thing. So where I have confidence written up on the board, it is in a different color, and I think I'm going to erase it because you don't want it. I don't want to be confident on a shot. I don't want to take any shot for granted. I want to either be neutral or I want to be a little bit worried about it. Bank this 9 back under me. I practice this damn shot all the time, but I'm not 100% on the thing, that's for sure. Very easy for me because I shoot this shot all the time when I'm watching TV in that direction. Very easy for me to just do this. And a lot of times the ball will go in because I shoot it all the damn time. But if it's here, no, it's not so much. I want to pay attention to every shot that needs attention. If the 9 was right here, and I'm just going to put it in that pocket, okay, fine. I can be confident about that shot. But I think in reality, I shouldn't be. I should be paying attention still to what I'm doing, where I'm aiming the cue ball. Did I remember to chalk my cue? Things like that. Remember all that stuff. Give the shot the attention that it deserves. I think this is important. It's definitely important to me. Whether it's important to everybody else, don't know. As I've gotten older and blinder, it's definitely it's a thing. I have to pay attention to things that I didn't have to pay attention to for 30 years because it was just going to go in the hole. Now, no, got to pay attention to the damn shot. Don't be a dick. Cut this ball like that. And again, confidence didn't help me to make that ball. The first time I missed it, confidence might have actually hurt me. Oh, it's an easy shot. I practiced all the time. I'm confident about the shot. But it wasn't until I really paid attention to it that it went in. So much of this is also easier said than done. You have to have a certain level of concentration, which I have struggled with for years and years and years and years. It's easier to just, well, hell, this is the easy shot for me. I can make this. This is easy. And just come over and just shoot it. And that's all great until you scratch and miss the 9 by 1.5 miles. Sometimes I don't have the concentration to be able to get down here and really pay attention to the shot. That was a good shot. Sometimes I'm talking to the camera and I definitely don't have the concentration. But who cares? I didn't want to make this video and be shooting balls because I've gotten quite sick of missing way too many shots when I'm talking to the camera. Because it's affecting my concentration quite a bit. Yay, so that went in. It took me 3 tries to make a pretty easy shot. That's the subject I wanted to talk about here was confidence on a shot. I don't think it's right. I don't think it's the thing that people should be striving for. Because you can't just flip it on. And a lot of times if you do, it's a lie. You're lying to yourself. Every shot needs to be taken seriously, taken as seriously as is really necessary. It's really necessary. You may think this is an easy shot, but try to be honest with yourself. Is this an easy shot? Are you going to make this 100% of the time? If you're not going to make it 100% of the time, then by definition, part of the time you're going to miss. Maybe you can eliminate those misses or reduce those misses by taking the shot a little bit more seriously, by being a little bit scared of the shot. Instead of being confident, and then if you missed it and you're disappointed, come over here a little bit. You might still miss, But in that case, it's more like a validation. Hey, I was a little bit afraid of the shot. If it's a little bit of a tough shot, I am capable of missing it, and you do miss it. It's not the end of the world because you're already over here going, yeah, I could possibly conceivably miss this shot. I'm going to try not to, but I could do it. So I need to pay attention to what I'm doing. And then if you miss, you're like, okay, well, I kind of predicted that was a possibility. If you're over here on the confidence side of things, though, then it comes as a complete shock to your system. And then you got to kind of scroll, okay, why did I miss that? Why did I miss that? Pretty girl, loud ass drunks, football weirdos, whatever excuse you want to come up with. I think that the goal, in a perfect world, would be to be right smack dab in the middle, and do nothing but let my inner pool player shoot the shots. But last time I checked, it is not a perfect world, and I am not even close to a perfect player. I am better off being a little bit on this side of that graph, being a little bit worried about every shot, just a little bit, to make me pay attention to what the hell I'm doing, and maybe reduce some of those misses. You got a 90% shot, let's make it a 95% shot. Hell, maybe even make it a 100% shot. But you're not going to do that by being over here. I don't think you're going to be that by not paying attention to what you're doing. I've rambled, and I knew I was going to ramble on this, but you get what you pay for. Thanks, guys.